What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D Rice, man. This gonna be a quick video, straight like that. We gonna react to the Epstein Files. Let's check that out. The motherfuckers that got like exposed the people that was on the list, and I'm not surprised by half of these motherfuckers on the list. To be honest, the only one that I'm surprised is Michael Jackson. I don't know how he ended up on that list.
So on the screen, we have a picture of all of the people that were mentioned in the Epstein Files. Well, a majority of them. And I'm also going to read off a few names, okay? Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Prince Andrew, Tony Blair, Mohammed bin Salman, John Kerry, Ted Kennedy, Robert Kennedy Jr., Michael Bloomberg, Alan Dershowitz, I'm sorry, don't know that name. Noam Chomsky, Ghislaine Maxwell, Andrew Cuomo, Larry Summers, Ed Barak, Les Wexner, Leon Black, Jean-Luc Brunel, Peter Mandelson, Lynn Rothschild, Abdullah bin Zayed, Saad Hariri. I am butchering these names. Miguel Angel Moratinos, Woody Allen, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kevin Spacey, Harvey Weinstein, Mick Jagger. I've been sitting on this video for a minute. I wanted to see if anyone was going to point out the obvious. The majority of the people on this list are white men. Can you imagine what it would be like if majority of those people were black? I mean, black fatigue would be trending again. This is the hypocrisy.
This is exactly what I'm saying, though. The hypocrisy is crazy. If the list would have been all black and black rappers or artists or celebrities, people would have bashed black people and say, "Oh, all black people are this, all black people are that." There's a few black people on this list. The only one is Michael Jackson that I've seen, but majority of them are white. But y'all not saying all white people are this or all white people are that. You get the pattern? We're not saying white fatigue in these streets, right? You see what I'm saying? So they let some things slide, but when it's us, if one of us robs a bank, all of a sudden we thieves. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna say, "Oh, black fatigue, black." You know what I'm saying? But look, the people that y'all seen over here, all of these motherfuckers are criminals. I don't know about Michael Jackson, but all these motherfuckers are criminals. Donald Trump, we don't know what this dude is doing. Elon Musk, this dude is trying to control Africa, and he's a white supremacist. Bill Gates, he's trying to control Africa, and he's trying to give them fake food and vaccines because he's trying to act like he's the savior, but he's just trying to control. This dude is trying to wipe out 50% of the population, but all y'all know him from is Microsoft. Hey, this dude is straight a devil. Leonardo DiCaprio, I don't know. Dude was a good actor. I don't know what he done. I don't know who the hell this is. Bro, them two Clinton ass, bro. Both of these Clintons, I don't care. These motherfuckers are straight devil. They came straight from, they some demons. They got some demons in them. First of all, let me tell you why I hate both of them Clintons. When it was the earthquake back in 2010, they was in charge of the donation from the U.S. citizens. They took 75% of their money and they put it in their pockets. And to this day, we don't know where that 75% of that money was. And think about it. You got the 2010 earthquake. It was big. Like about a million people died in a small island. Think about it. And the donation was not in thousands. It was in billions. So these two took billions that came straight from charity in their pockets. These two are straight demons. We're not going to talk about the rest of the list. We ain't got time for that. I just want y'all to understand that they might look cute or pretty or classy in front of a camera, but when the camera closed, they're straight demons.
I've been sitting on this video for a minute. And the same thing just happened again. It's not a race thing. It's more of a class thing now. Oh, we need to do something about the rich. Oh, we need to do something about the elites. No, we need to do something about white men. Just looking back, y'all, the whole black fatigue trend started because I really want to say Carnival Cruise. A lot of people were mad that black people were having fun. So that ended up turning into hate. But now we have a situation like this where sick ass white men, white women, whatever, are on the island doing shit to little children, other white children at that. Why aren't white men held accountable? Why isn't the actions of these few people on this island responsible for the whole race? Because when it's flipped around, that's how it's done for black people. And it's just so funny because when I point these things out, folks call me racist. They say I'm this, they say I'm that, but I just do the same thing they do. And you know the crazy thing, bro? All of this is going to get swept under the rug. In a few months, everyone's gonna forget about this. Black person's gonna do something stupid and it's gonna stand for the whole race, and black fatigue gonna be trending again. I'm telling you. The same thing with the whole Nick Fuentes and Clavicular when they all got together singing the Hail Hitler song. Did y'all see how fast them folks punished them? I mean, they got kicked out of every club. They was hopping online apologizing because when you disrespect a lot of these other groups, there are consequences. You will be punished. But when you disrespect black people, oh, it ain't nothing. Okay, y'all on your own. You know what I'm saying? That's what I just be saying, man. As black people, we gotta return the same type of energy. The same way they, you know what I'm saying, keep everything in house. They don't, the bar is hot for them. With us, a motherfucker do a dance, he invited to the cookout, bro. We gotta stop that shit all 2026. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't moving like John Brown, you not getting invited to the cookout. I'm sorry. And if you don't know who John Brown is, man, that is a white man who stood on business. He was out here killing slave masters. And you know what white people did to him? They killed him. They say he was less than white men because he was helping black people. That's what they do to the white people that speak out against injustices. You not white no more. I just be fed up. That's the reason I made this whole channel. Just this whole situation right here, y'all.
I'm gonna say something about the Epstein Files that a lot of y'all are not gonna like. The only reason that the Epstein Files has the power to topple the world is because a lot of y'all genuinely believed that the elite would never treat white people the way that white people collectively treated black people during slavery. Slavery wasn't black people being forced to work a job they didn't care about. It was people being forced to work until their muscles would fall off of their bones. Black people would be tortured for just funsies. They'd be medically experimented on with no kind of anesthesia. You know.
You see what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, like, all this rage in my body, all this anger inside of me is because my ancestors been through so much, and I'm learning so much every day. I'm reading every day. I'm learning on YouTube. You see around my black brothers and sisters are dealing with a lot. And they lying to us about our history, and till this day, they're still mentally trying to put us in chains. And they keep lying to us. And them Caucasian people, these are the one that's controlling the system. And you know why I'm mad? Is because I want my people to wake up. I'm like all the bad things, the atrocities that they done to my people, to my ancestors. I'm mad about it. I got this rage inside of me, like I'm mad. I'm actually mad. I really want to help my black community. And you see how crazy this shit is? They torture my people. They rape my people. They feed my people to alligators as bait. The babies, our little babies, they feed them to the alligators as bait. They use our skin for clothes. They use us for experimentation in labs. You know what? How many things y'all don't even know what they? You know, there's so many things y'all don't know that them Caucasian people back in the days did to my people. And the things that I'm learning is the more that I'm learning, the more I'm getting more mad. But it's a rage that I can control. And the way I can control this rage is by telling y'all and showing y'all how evil the Caucasian that's controlling the system are. All the rich billionaires are all the same. Evil, straight demons. And y'all gotta realize this. And these are the ones that's controlling your government. These are the ones that's controlling your bank account. Hey.
How throughout the South, even today, it seems like every other pastor and peapod is touching on kids. Well, that is a cultural stay from when white people used to own black children. Do y'all honestly think that a master is going to wait until a slave turned 18 in order to assault them? It's better to break them in when they're young. But if it was really that bad, why weren't there more slave rebellions? There were slave rebellions throughout the South, constantly. The only reason why you only know about Nat Turner is so that way everybody can point and be like, oh my gosh, look at him, he's so crazy. He started killing these white people because he thought he had messages from God. Even after slavery ended, whenever a black person would be lynched.
Yeah, hold on. Let me tell y'all a fun fact about Nat Turner. When they caught that brother, man, they believed that he had powers. Like they thought this nigga was godly. We all godly, but they thought he was really divine. So when they caught him, after lynching and killing him, they cut him up and ate him because they thought that eating him would give them the powers that he had. And like I said, they used to eat us all the time, had cookbooks and all that type of shit. But Nat Turner was different because that brother was moving. That move right here, he was like the Django, I think. So they ate him, thought that shit would get him powers. Yeah.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a.
Hey, it's an ad, by the way, but damn, you see the truth, though? Y'all know the truth.
Times the white people who did it would literally sever off some of their body parts and keep them as mementos. Black people would be skinned, and then their skin would be turned into human leather, so that way it could be used for leather goods, like coin purses, or the binding of a book or a bag. There is not a single thing in those files that has not been done to black people before. The problem isn't that elites are doing those kinds of things. The problem is, bro, I thought us white people, I thought we were in this together. I thought we were a team, man. So keep in mind, as above, so below. The elites told non-elite white people, hey, here's a group of people who we deem as worthless, and y'all can torture them and do whatever the hell you want with them. And they'll have, little to no recourse whatsoever. And white people collectively, we were cool. The trade-off is that the elites also got their own group of people that they could do whatever the hell they wanted to with little to no recourse. The problem is that group of people was you and me. It was pretty much anyone who wasn't part of the elite. White people collectively made a deal with the devil. Here's this group of people that you can violate and brutalize to your heart.
You know what I like about her is that these type of white people, I mean, I don't have no problem against white people. I love black people. They cool. I respect them. They gotta respect me. They gotta respect me, and I respect them. What I love about her is that I'm not she knows the truth. She spread the truth. She's I can see she cool. She could be the type to be cool with and have conversation with about history or whatever. But I'm not saying all white people need to be ashamed of what their ancestors done. No, I'm not saying that. We don't need that. I just want y'all to respect us. Respect us because we respect y'all, but you gotta respect us. And you gotta understand the truth. And you gotta understand what we've been through and what we are still going through. You gotta understand that racism is still alive till this day. It wasn't, no, it's still alive to this day. The black people don't have a lot of benefits like the white people. We gotta face reality. There's injustice in life. The people that's controlling the system are obviously white. You gotta understand that. That's all we need. All we need from white people is to understand that there's injustice and that y'all have more benefits. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you get what I'm saying? We don't need y'all. We don't need y'all to like us and be cool with us. Just need y'all to respect us, and we gonna respect y'all. You stay in your lane, but we gonna stay in our lane. Don't try to fuck us up. You know what I'm saying? Put fake food in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Trying to control our music, the labels and shit, the music industry and shit. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? If you don't like us, stay away from us. But you gotta respect us, and we gonna respect you. We don't have war. We black people, y'all gotta understand that black people, we want peace. We just want to vibe and chill. We some chill type of person. But with times, we are more shit. We living in anger, fear because of the situation that we grew up in. Y'all ancestors put us in them hood with nothing, no resources, no school, no education, no supermarket, with nothing. With nothing. We have to kill each other to get some money. You have to do stuff to get some money. You get what I'm saying? So y'all gotta understand where we came from. So you gotta understand where we came from and why we acting the way and you gotta understand why some of them are acting this way. Because of the situation that they're in. And the situation that they're in is because of them Caucasian people that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's because of the system. And I'm not trying to be out here pointing fingers at everybody, but y'all gotta understand that. Read books. Learn about history before having opinions and arguments about, oh, black people this, black fatigue. Learn about history, and you gonna understand where we came from.
Content, and in exchange, we get your humanity. That's why white people are miserable and constantly in black people's business. That's why for pretty much at least the past 100 years, any kind of cultural artifact that's really stayed and stood the test of time has been from black people, often just with a white face on it. And that's why, by and large, white people were so disturbed whenever Renee Good was murdered, because we've seen that hundreds of times before, but that's supposed to happen to black people,
Literally.
not to us. And a lot of white people are acting so disturbed because now they're killing our neighbors, but you didn't particularly care whenever your neighbors were dying during the Black Lives Matter movement, now did you? But in the past couple of months, now a lot of white people are waking up to a really obvious reality, and that is black history has always been white America's future. For the past couple of months, white people are being forced to wake up to the obvious truth that there is no kind of solidarity or allegiance of whiteness across class lines. It's always been all of us are cattle to them, like that's it. But all of this is why I wasn't surprised at all when in the new batch of files that were just released, there was like an email or something where somebody said that they didn't want any of the children they were planning on doing things with to be black, because duh. Any white person could violate a black person and get away with it. That's just the way the world is. But to do all of the things that we did to black people unto other white people, that's power. Brutalizing black people just doesn't really fuel the ego for them in the way that hurting white people does. These people aren't in some way attracted to their victims. That's never the case with sexual assault. These people get off on the kind of power and rush they feel, the thrill of having violated something of value and then being able to get away with it. It's the same way that a lot of men will sexually harass or batter women doing notably better than them. It fuels their ego, like being able to violate her and get away with it. This has always been going on. We have always known that this has always been going on. The problem is, you didn't think that you would be in this position whenever push came to shove. You thought it was just gonna be the black people.
Hey man, y'all gotta do a deep dive into the files, bro. It gets so wicked. Anytime I really talk about stuff of that nature, YouTube or age restrict my videos, so I ain't really gonna go too deep on it. There's plenty of videos. I think my dog Don did a video going through the Epstein Files, so y'all can check that out. But man, it was wicked in there, bro. And like I said, we seen who majority it was. Like I said, in a few months, shit, Black Fatigue probably gonna be trending again. We the low picking fruit for a lot of them. We the easy target. Like I say, the world is whitewashed. It's colorist shit. It's easy to come after us. But look, man, if y'all want to see something similar to this, man.
Hey, I hope you enjoy this video, but y'all gotta really understand, like, about, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna talk, man. I hope you enjoy this video. Make your own, oh my God, bro. Make your own conclusion. Is the right and I'm out, man. Peace.